that's how LinkedIn works.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm super excited to talk about this topic. It's definitely really relevant to everyone that we're working with, and I think everyone could have a lot of value out of it. So
yeah, definitely.
And we are definitely live now.
awesome.
Hey, everybody.
Today's topic is how to brainstorm new blog topics when you feel that your blog is getting kind of repetitive. Does anyone have anything they have on the tip of their tongue?
If you have access to a preschooler and your subject matter is preschooler friendly, having a 4-year-old just ask questions for 10 minutes could give you a lot of ideas and things to write about.
Yeah, they don't think like normal people do. Children don't. So it's like some of these genius ideas because they just don't see the world. They see the world different. So that is a great source.
Yeah, I
They have
definitely
so
would not
many
have thought of that.
Yeah, that wonder and that curiosity hasn't been beaten out of them yet. Yay!
Yeah.
Getting that back for yourself is great, but if you have access, you may as well learn from the experts.
Learn from the experts.
Dang,
Yes.
great idea.
Keep working at that whole getting it back thing. I thought before I was going to come in here, man, I'm really probably just going to be more on this one to learn than to contribute, aren't I? But then I thought, got one. If and if you're in a creative field such as blogging or in an entrepreneurial field, you probably know creative people. So my thought was go be around creative people, and you can even point blank ask them.
Yeah.
What they would think that they would like to read about.
Yeah, and expanding from that, I've gotten some really good blog topic ideas from networking groups where we'll just be brainstorming different things, and we'll even take, just 10 minutes for each person's kind of company or product to brainstorm new topics to share about on the blog or on socials. So yeah, I think Leah and I are basically both just use your people.
Use your network.
Yeah.
It's very, especially now, it's so easy to feel, kind of disengaged and disconnected from your people. So I would say that should probably be a first resort, actually.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I think one other thing that can be really, really valuable in regards of the people around you is your sales team. Talk to your sales team and figure out, what are the pain points of the people that they're talking to. Because whatever pain points they have, there's a good chance that they also research those pain points and try to figure out how do I save time on blogging? How do I, whatever that is, right? And you can write blog topics to solve those pain points. Not only are you going to be that that source of wisdom for anyone coming to you, and it'll probably rank pretty well, but then all of a sudden, those people that are coming to your site are likely really qualified leads that you can then retarget.
That's a good one.
Nice. Good one.
Yeah, I think if you don't have access to, in that moment, people, another good thing to do is to go on social media, go to hashtags that are super relevant to your industry and just see what people are talking about. That's always been helpful.
Yeah, another strategy that I learned back in my the writing center days at community college was mind mapping. And there's a lot of different ways to do it, but basically you're starting with whatever you want your topic to be, your product or service, and then you'll draw lines out to different categories of, oh, well, this could be this use case, this could be that audience, and just kind of letting your brain run wild. And that can be really helpful to just kind of remove the pressure of everything has to be an exact, fully formed SEO focused topic. And you can just focus on, okay, what's relevant? What is connected to my product or service or business?
Yeah, it's a good one. I think it's good. I find consuming media is a great way to get concepts and inspiration. So reading books, watching movies that inspire you, listening to music. I find that that helps stir ideas in my head. So, you might hear a lyric and you're oh, that's a interesting thought. So I think trying to absorb a lot of the information in different formats is a good way to kind of jog your brain.
I think some of my best ideas actually come when I'm biking or running or walking or hiking or something in that, when I'm just exercising and you're just kind of alone with your mind and you're not thinking about those things, for whatever reason, it just pops in your head and you're like, that's it.
Keep a notes folder on your phone of all your ideas.
Yep.
Yeah.
You should
I mean, a
probably
lot of
keep a
these
notebook
ideas
close in your
come to you.
shower too.
That too.
Oh yeah, shower thoughts are very useful.
Keep a notebook close enough to your shower that you can get to it, but not close enough that you're going to accidentally soak it.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
even better. This is my favorite little kid-like life hack ever. Get those washable bathtub markers that they make for kids to like keep them distracted in the tub, and you can literally just like write on the tile.
Yeah,
So
you can
make
write
sure
in the
whatever you have
shower.
is safe for your surfaces, but then you can literally just take notes in the shower, and it's fantastic.
And they
Good
don't
idea.
stain. Like, I might have to do that, but you know how my husband is. If it stains, he will like flip and be very upset.
I mean,
We'll figure it out.
understandably, your wall is
We'll
now
figure it
pink from writing.
Research require. I mean, I already I already dye the tub when I dye my hair, and he's adjusted to that. So,
Dry erase markers. Some also work on mirrors, if that would be helpful
yeah.
to avoid staining the.
Yeah, I know they have ones for mirror.
Mhm.
But
And
yeah,
if not, you can
know,
just use the steam on the glass and write.
if you suspect someone in your household has OCD, there are still options for you, is what we're saying, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's always a way.
Another thing I love to do is look at the national day ofs, because there's always something every day.
Mm.
And not all of them are going to be relevant to you, but looking at them and finding ways that they could possibly be relevant or could possibly be like culturally relevant. I know this week we're putting out a piece about Amazon Prime Day and how you can do it more eco-friendly, because they definitely are not always able to do that when your packages come in like multiple boxes. So that's not super relevant to our business, but it's relevant to like the world. And we kind of found a way to spin it to where it was still within our brand voice. So those are always really good.
I think my favorite National Day of blog that we've written, though, Quinn, is the one that you wrote on Coffee Day, with your coffee jello recipe. If you have not checked that out and you are a coffee drinker, cannot recommend enough.
Is this going to be a new controversy on our Slack?
Oh, coffee versus tea?
Coffee versus tea, or how does coffee jello sound to you?
It definitely sounds a little off-putting to me.
Those are, yeah.
Missing out, dude.
Yeah, it is weird.
I would definitely be open to trying it, but just like
Yeah, I would try.
thought of it is a little bit like off-putting.
Do you like boba tea?
Yeah, it's okay.
I kind of don't.
I like boba.
I know, I'm
another
weird.
It's just kind of like, it's like unpractical. Like I'd rather just
Not
like
only,
drink normal
Coffee.
Yeah.
not only do I not like boba tea very much, I also don't like coffee at all.
Oh yeah, then you wouldn't like it.
Oh, very controversial.
Right? I am an edgelord today, guys.
You are. You're full of controversial takes.
We need a tea lovers channel in our Slack, I think.
Yeah,
because a lot of us like tea, and I bet between all of us we could brew a pretty great cup.
Yeah, we're misrepresented. We don't have our own Slack channel, and
Yeah, I just followed someone on TikTok that does custom tea blends, which kind of takes us back onto the topic actually. Playing around on TikTok might be a decent source of some inspiration. Just see where the algorithm takes you.
And set an alarm.
Oh God, yes.
yeah,
like,
set an alarm.
Use social media, but set a timer for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, however much time you have for topic generation.
Yeah.
So you don't get sucked in and then 3 hours later go, oh, there was a meeting I was supposed to be on.
Yeah, whether or not you are a neuroatypical, that is a really strong tip.
Timers are magic.
Mm-hmm. They are.
And kind of building off of that, TikTok's a great thing, and let tangents happen. You know, when we're talking about coffee jello, that probably doesn't seem super relevant to topic generation, but we just kind of followed the flow of thought and we got to a really good one. And maybe that could be a post on the Cucumber blog, would be using social media for topic generation, tips and tricks.
Write it down.
But it's because we followed the flow of conversation. And as Quinn is so wonderful at, always take notes.
Yes.
Yes, always take notes.
Does anyone else have any
Yay.
last minute tips?
That does it.
Well,
don't.
tell us
No.
how do you brainstorm your blog topics? Put it down below in the comments. See ya.